Hey everyone, it's me, Empress Arcana, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back. Hi guys. Wow, it's been, so much. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I finished work with clients and I've been having so many epiphanies, downloads, and I'm just like, I am not fast enough to write all this down. Oh, Sagittarius, what a blessing. But I wanted to stop by and record another update. Hopefully not too long because I, yeah. So I, I feel so different and I've been feeling different for a while, but it's getting like the different, which is good different, has been getting better and better. So I think about, I try not to dwell on things, but I have to say that, wow, it's been, I realized, really realized, it's like, I might have realized before, but it didn't hit. It's like, okay, so this happens a lot and I feel like, oh my God, am I just being a hypocrite or whatever? No, I'm not. I have pure intent at that moment when I'm saying it and I really mean it. And we are always changing, right? But like, I lost my train of thought. Oh no. I feel very liberated, like more and more liberated. So I'm like reaching full liberation of my mind. And I know that we always have, depending on how we treat our mind, I realize that my mind, I didn't, I'm not going to blame myself or anyone, because if I start going on about childhood and this, that, it's just going back to the same pattern of pointing fingers, and that includes pointing the finger to self, because that doesn't do anything. All you can do is work on yourself the best way you can, show compassion, and all these things I keep repeating and reminding myself, right? So, but I'm seeing it. I'm finally like, it's like the wall that was up for me for so long. I didn't realize how much of a block I had within me. The biggest realization, or one of them, because I've been realizing thing after thing after thing, and I'm here like, my brain, my head, my third eye, my crown chakra, all the chakras are like, help. Mostly the my head. I really, and I know that I do a very good job at helping people and healing, whether it be through words or my my readings, or however, it's all connected. I, as my friends tell me, when like the people that do know astrology and they look at my charts, like, you have the chart of a healer. I'm like, thank you, because that's what I feel very inclined toward. And I really, setting everything aside, yes, I've always wanted to publish my works and all that, but it's all connected. But my core, like what I really feel connected to, is helping people see through the illusions. And it's so funny. Everything I wanted to help people with, I didn't see in myself, or I couldn't. And it's such a, that's why I'm like, I feel like a hypocrite or this, that, because, oh God, no, 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 no tears. It's Friday. Friday. What was it? Who was I watching that? It was like Friday. I think it was that Schumann resonance lady that I watch. It's Friday. It's Venus Day too. And we have I don't I don't know if they're still conjunct, but we had a Venus Sun conjunction, favorable. Yes, indeed. And I have so many things conjunct my vertex right now, and I'm here like, okay. And I'm feeling it. I mean, they say the vertex is the unavoidable fate. I really I feel like a huge weight was lifted off of me, because realizing that the same love that I've been giving to others unconditionally, I haven't been doing it for myself. And, but not, this is not to say I was going about it, I don't want to say right or wrong, but I was going about it differently where it was not as beneficial as I feel right now, where I was going into a lower vibration, and it was not healed. And I'm not saying I'm completely healed. I don't know. I feel better. I see, like, I am starting to see things. I was wondering why I was starting to get memory unlocks from my past, but good ones. It's like I locked everything away, or I just paid attention so much to the bad ones that they were so prominent in my memory that I wasn't focusing on. No matter how many good memories there are, they're always good memories, right? If we choose to see them that way or choose to, whatever. It's so wild. It's something, it sounds so simple. It sounds like such a simple formula, like, oh, just think good. It's like as a child, you hear, what was it in Peter Pan, about the little fairy dust? It's like, think a happy thought and then you can fly or whatever. Oh my gosh. Why am I thinking about this? Any happy little thought? Yeah. I remember that. And I'm like, wow, it really, it's, I'm getting emotional, but it's good. It's fine. I'm just like, how did I not, there must have been something along the way, but it doesn't matter now what it was, but something created. I mean, I guess over time, we close ourselves off, especially if things continue to go south, you know what I mean? And to cope, you just, I don't know, go falling into just not believing that you're worthy of anything good because whatever. And it doesn't have to just be ourselves. Again, for those that believe in other things like past lives and whatnot. I mean, I don't know what I believe in anymore. I believe in everything, and I'm like studying and trying to see what resonates best for me. You know what I mean? Because we can believe in anything and everything, but what resonates with us? So I heard people and like saying everything is existing all at once at the same time. There's no past, there's no future. It's just the present, right? So it's like, so what if this past lives is a thing, how would that, I don't want to break my head thinking about these things, but I wonder because I like to make sense of things, but I try. I try, even though I'm very open-minded with my spiritual beliefs, and I feel I've come such a long way in speaking about them, and I'm very proud of myself in that respect because I was so scared to talk about my beliefs. But no, we all have beliefs, and I want to live in a world where we all respect each other and respect each other's beliefs. And I'll continue to affirm that into my reality because that's what I want. And feel it and embody it and feel that the same amount of respect I give to another, I get in turn, but not through the, like, oh, I got to get it back because no, just unconditionally, like, I give you my respect. I give you my love because I want to, with nothing, it's just, it just is, So it's been a very big, awakening of sorts to realize how I was falling into such darkness. And I had to go through this dark night of the soul to emerge knowing of this information, to utilize these tools, to remember, because there will be moments, because we are human, Well, that's another thing. But that's not for this. I just wanted to record myself these thoughts. I wanted to record these thoughts so I can go back to it. Be like, yes, on this day I had these epiphanies and this is what I felt, because I love to do that. I've spoken about it before. I write, I record, I journal, whatever. I like to go back, and then when it doesn't go with my story anymore, I throw it away and then create new. And along the way, I didn't realize I was doing this, so I didn't realize I was doing it. This was just, it came so naturally. It's like I came to a realization, another realization of so many. I feel like I've just been channeling for the, the most part of my life. And it's like, just, there's this trust sometimes that something inside of me just goes, just do it. And it just happens so effortlessly sometimes, most of the time, especially when you're in a high vibration or and you feel good, things just keep going right. And I, because I a lot of the time I realize, or I think, how have I gotten like this lucky streak? Or the only times is like when we believe that we're not this or we're not that. But when I am just in the moment, a lot of good things happen. A lot of good things happen. And I believe that's for everyone, anyone. So I had to do a lot. I've been doing so much shadow work. I was talking to my best friend last night, and she really calmed me down because I was just, I was purging some stuff, and I I feel much better knowing that I'm not alone and that I have people, that care and want the best for me. They want to see me succeed. They love me. And for some reason, I don't know why. I can, astrologically speaking, I can go into astrology and say that because I found something, guys. I found something, but because Lilith is now transiting, it's been transiting Virgo since last October. And I like to dive deeper into certain things. And I realized that I really started getting really bad around October of last year. Like my mental health did a thing. It's still doing, like, I'm much better. And the fact that I feel much stronger sometimes, I mean, I've heard that some of the strongest people, warriors of this time, are healers, are light workers, because we absorb the energy of the world, of the planet, of whatever, and we are transmuting it to to raise the frequencies, to raise the vibration of the planet. And I am slowly coming to terms with my, oh gosh, I can't believe I almost said, oh, I'm going to say it. I'm slowly coming to terms with my mission. There's so much more, but I don't want to dive into that here because it's just so much but the Lilith in Virgo, I definitely want to try something cool and new with that. I won't give it away. It's a little twist to what I usually do with astrology. And I'm going to experiment because I feel that there are messages there for the collective about this transit. Because Lilith is the shadow. It is the dark side of the moon. It's a point in a natal chart. It's not really an astral body of sorts. So, yeah, there's that. And I was doing some studying last night because again, like I said, I went back to my courses and I've been studying Reiki. I'm very excited, so excited to do more of that. I've been diving deeper into so much for myself and to enhance my mind, to grow and to be able to help others with these teachings, right? So, but yeah, I was writing down some notes, and that's another thing. Everything's coming full circle for me. I wrote down like the 5 things you can do to enhance your energy. 1, ingest food and drink that provides your body with nutrients. Very important. We all, and that's another thing that, oh gosh, food is nice. Create habits that help maintain a clear state of mind. Aha, 1. Spend time outdoors, focusing on your breath. Meditate and create positive mental patterns to help you process life. The funniest shit. I was never taught this as a child because my parents were not in a good mindset either. So I had 2 parents that were not well. But that's as much as I'm going to go there. So, and that's, you know what? It's okay. It doesn't define me. Nothing that I don't want to define me defines me. And the same goes for anyone else, right? That is our power. We choose what our power is. We choose what we want and we create. And that's another revelation I have. But again, oh gosh, there's so much I want to talk about. But there's just, no, it's too much. It's like, even with my writing, I feel that I can go back to it because I was so scared to go back to it because I was living it. I was living what was happening to my mind, and I was too scared to write about it. I was not in the right place to write about it because it was happening. It was so fresh, and everything was just, it caught up to me. But it's better that it did so I can do something about it. And I have some ideas for the next Storyteller's Diary. And I can't wait to write that too, because I feel I'm slowly feeling safe again to write about these things without spiraling. Because it's been such a journey. This reminds me of, I love Alice in Wonderland. I love the games, the American McGee's Alice, Alice Madness Returns. I was very sad that the third game wasn't, EA wasn't gonna do it. Like give American McGee the rights and all that so he can go off independently and do his thing. It's so shitty because I would have loved to have seen that game come to life. Maybe I can manifest that shit, That'd be pretty cool. I love American McGee's work. He had also had a project for Oz. Oh, that looks so cool too. But that was like around the time of American McGee's Alice. So I was still in high school. Oof, that's a long time ago, guys. But the ending of American McGee's Alice, spoiler alert, it's not really a big deal. It's an old ass game. It's like, I graduated in 2004, so that was like 2003, 2002, around there. So the ending, it's a shame because the continuation, it just shows you that she goes back into the freaking asylum. But the first game at the end, when you beat the game, it's comforting to see her holding the book and leaving the asylum gates. And then she goes, "This was a most peculiar trip." And I'm like, damn, that's power. I want to cry. Oh my gosh. I feel so much in my throat chakra. I've been feeling that since last night. And the Schumann resonance. Thankfully, today we're more in an integration pattern. We had some energy, really big energy bursts like coming through or whatever. But today has been more of a stitching pattern, as they call it, integrating the information that we received, right? And it's beautiful because we received so much information for that full moon in Sagittarius. Ugh. Ooh, so beautiful. Sagittarius. Right now the moon is conjunct my Uranus, so it's like, I was like, you know what? Let's go. I'm going to do this. This is pretty cool. I want to talk about this because it's a good vibe. And I always like to chronicle these good moments so I can go back to them and remind myself, you had an epiphany. You had another epiphany. Let's go. I love epiphanies. Let's go, man. And yeah, it's been, when I think back, it's like, I can't even recall, like I have memory recall of certain memories that come up. There's just, when I think back, like if I'm trying to deliberately think of my past, a good amount of the time I can't remember. It's like some sort of amnesia, but I know it's there. I don't know if it's a protective mechanism of my brain or something. God knows. I don't know. Science, what? I'm, I want to learn more about all these things, but I also feel a little bit like, because I'm just a student. I'm just learning, but it's so cool to learn and share with others. I love that. I really do. Yeah. And this was the most peculiar trip. I resonate with Alice. At least America McGee's Alice. But there's moments too. It's so, final thoughts. I have been getting so many synchronicities, I can't speak, about Lilith. And I've been ignoring them. I know, shame on me. Been bad. Ignoring Lilith. And when it hit me today, as I did a dance session before a client reading, it felt so good. I love that feeling rushing through me of energy, and it just reaches every part of me. It's this clarity. Everything makes sense. Everything is starting to clear up. My spiritual sinuses are clearing up. I'm kidding. I had to make a joke. It feels good. And I'll continue to affirm these things, these good things, because I deserve a good life. I have a good life. Nothing that has held me down defines me. Only if I choose it to. And no, I choose to live happily. And I'll continue to say that. It's so funny. That's another thing. I've been wanting to talk about that scene from the Tarot Cafe that I love so much since last year. I've had those screenshots saved since last year. And I was like, I'm going to make a video. Since last year, I've been told, I'm like the reminder of live happily. Make that choice. You've always had that power. You've always had that. It's yours. All right. I'm going to stop talking. It was just a little reminder. All right, guys. Take care. Love you. And until the next one. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend.